Last night, while I was trying to sleep, I found myself thinking about firsts for women. The first woman astronaut, the first woman president, and then one example stood out to me more than the others because the first woman neurosurgeon was from Romania, just like I am. Her name is Sofia Ionescu-Ogrezeanu, and her story is as real as it is extraordinary. Sofia Ionescu was born in 1920 in Romania. She studied medicine during an exceptionally difficult time, finishing her training during World War II, when hospitals were overwhelmed, understaffed, and working under constant pressure. In 1944, while still a medical student, she was faced with an emergency case involving a child with a severe cranial injury. No senior neurosurgeon was available, and someone had to act. And she did. That operation is widely documented as the first neurosurgical intervention performed by a woman. From that moment on, she did not leave the field. She specialized fully in neurosurgery and went on to work for decades at Bagdasar-Arseni Hospital, Romania's leading neurosurgical center. This matters because neurosurgery was not a symbolic title in her case. She performed thousands of brain operations over her career. Tumors, trauma, complex neurological cases. She wasn't the first woman who tried. She was a practicing full-time neurosurgeon in one of the most demanding medical specialties. There were women involved in neurological science earlier, and women surgeons in other fields before her. But when it comes to documented, continuous neurosurgical practice, Sofia Ionescu is recognized by multiple medical histories and Romanian and international neurosurgical communities as the first woman neurosurgeon. Not honorary, not experimental, practicing. And she did all of this quietly. She didn't build a public persona, she didn't campaign, she didn't brand herself as a pioneer. She worked for decades in a system that doubted her, in a field that resisted women, through political upheaval, war aftermath, and institutional inertia. She lived until 2008, long enough to see women enter neurosurgery more freely, though still in small numbers. Recognition came late, as it often does. Stamps were issued, articles written, but outside Romania, her name is still largely unknown. And yes, I'll say it plainly, there is pride here. Not the loud kind, the solid kind. The kind that comes from knowing that one of the hardest doors in medicine was first opened by a woman who learned her craft in Bucharest, not Boston or Paris. Sofia Ionescu-Ogrezeanu didn't just break a ceiling. She operated under it until it cracked. I am Mari, and this is Midnight Question.